Hey, Nathan here. Welcome to a video where I'll be playing one of my most favorite games of all time, Final Fantasy X. I played this when it first came out on PlayStation 2, and I actually got a PlayStation 4 just for the HD remaster of this game. And it was, kind of nice to have a PlayStation 4 on hand in case I want to eventually play the newest Uncharted series or the game that just came out. But this came out on Steam a few days ago, and I got this yesterday. And I felt like playing it again. I thought about taking out my PlayStation 4 and plugging it in and just restarting my save point. But before I got to that, this game was released on Steam, so I decided might as well record it if I'm playing it again. So this is my favorite Final Fantasy game. I started with actually Final Fantasy VIII. That was the first one I played. I did not play 7. And the next one I played was 10, was this one. And after that, I did try 7, but I did not really like it. It's probably because I started with 8 and then 10 and then went back to 7. And I didn't feel like... I just didn't like the way that game worked. I'm sure if I started with 7, I would have felt differently. But I am kind of hoping that I will like the remake of that coming up here soon. So I don't know if I'm going to record the whole thing. I don't know how much I'm going to talk. I still haven't gotten used to playing the game and talking like I have in my videos, where I just am used to just talking non-stop. But hopefully I'll get kind of more comfortable with this, and you'll see me progress to more commentary. But I will mention during cutscenes and when people are talking, I will not be talking. I do not like doing that. Yeah, you can read the text, but I don't like talking over what they're talking about. Also, I don't know how much editing I'm going to do. The series is probably going to be very long if I want to keep on going through with it. So every time I take a sip of water or something, I'm just going to leave it in there. Okay. Let's get started. I'm going to choose the standard sphere grid. I never did like the expert sphere grid. I've never done that, but I saw my friend do that, and I didn't like the expert style. So I'll choose the standard one. You have selected the standard. You cannot switch grids. Yes, I want that. I've listened to the original numerous times. And let me just make this a little bit quieter on my end. So I think we're going to go with arranged again. When I first played it on PlayStation 4, I did arranged as well. But it's a little bit different, so I'll go arranged. Yeah.
listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Alright, so let's get started. Arrow keys seem to be how you move. Enter is talk or interact. I'll keep Titus as the name.
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
I'm just looking how well it performs on my recording as I walk around. Seems to be alright. Okay.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it. Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3... Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Never actually listened to the whole thing, I always walked past that. So one thing about my plans for this playthrough, I usually don't talk to every single person you can talk to in these type of games. And I'm still not going to. But I plan to do all the ultimate weapons, which means I'll have to do a lot of blitzball and a lot of farming. I might not record every single bit of that. I might record some and then do like a montage type of thing. It depends what I feel like during editing. Alright, let's get back to it.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late.
I'm playing in
Hey,
full
let go of
screen
me.
borderless. So even though this is a remaster of a PS2 game, I still think it looks really nice.
Auron! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about? Huh?
it begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look. We called it sin.
Sin?
Take it. A gift from Jet.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it. These
All right,
ones don't
first
matter.
battle.
We cut through.
Well, to say before we get started, the remaster looks really nice, but some angles, Titus's eyes just look very weird. Alright, so let's attack. And also, what I was going to say when I was, being blocked by the crowd, I'm playing in full screen borderless, so I can go back to my OBS and kind of mute my microphone during the cutscenes. And sometimes that window still has focus, so if I try to do something in the game, it won't work until I make that the focus. Alright, so sometimes you might hear me press a button and it does nothing. What skills do I have? Power break. Backspace. Probably don't need to power break these. Probably will for the boss coming up.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
So hopefully I'll get through the main part of this game very quickly, and then I can just focus on the grinding stuff and getting the ultimate weapons, because I actually find that part very fun. Boss time.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
So overdrive. When the bar beneath the HP MP display is full, the character may use special unique attack once. Press backspace in the command window to use an overdrive. Or the right arrow now, wasn't backspace. So Dragon Fane. SDXC. And this boss will spawn more of those little guys. Oh, it's left, not right. Yeah, it's Spinal Cut already. I should probably use a potion on Titus. Auron should be fine for right now. So for those that have played this game, I would have to say Auron's it's my favorite character. One more hit and then I'll use a potion with Auron. Titus might need one after one more hit too. He's at 292. I do like Kimari, but I haven't really... He's not part of my main party. Let's put a potion on Titus too. So we should have 2 or 3 more hits. Auron should be fine. One more hit, looks like. Or one more. Alright, let's get going. Save sphere, let's go ahead and save this. Save data, save. Space, alright. Usually don't like playing these types of games with keyboard and mice.
What are you laughing at, old man? Auron, let's get out of here.
Weird expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Another fight. So these guys will just keep on coming. The thing on the right, we're gonna have to attack, but I don't think I can do that yet until they say that I can. So I'm just gonna keep on attacking. And I'll attack that guy.
This could be bad.
Okay, here we go.
That! Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
So I'll have Auron attack that guy, and I'll have Titus attack the thing on the right. Makes the fight last longer, but At least I won't have to do any potions or anything once that guy attacks. Come on. There it is.
Sure. This is it. This is your story. It all begins here. Hey! Hey!
My old man?
Alright, X to go down. This part always drove me nuts, just the way that the camera angle is, and you can't really change the camera.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Auron! Hey!
Alright, I think there are a couple of treasure chests in this area, so let's look around a little bit. So yeah, what if I do have to complain about something about this game. It would be that the camera cannot be adjusted. Can I get up there? Doesn't look like it. So sometimes the camera goes into a weird spot where you can't really see what you're doing. I believe there is a chest with an Albed primer, or not a chest, but you can find an Albed primer somewhere here. And I think there's at least one chest that has something else in it. Probably money right there. That looks like a chest. Or a block. Can't really tell from here. It's probably just a debris. This is something's written here, and that's an Albed. Macalania.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
There's a chest. Money. Thought there was one more chest around here, or not a chest, but an Albed primer. Up here, maybe? There it is. Introduction to Albed. Find Albed primers to help you decipher the strange Albed language. Other language. Okay, so I don't have a previous save, so I'll just do that. Alright. Probably going to record for a few hours, and I'm probably not going to cut it up. It's just going to be a long recording. Yeah, see at the bottom right, it's an autosave, but this just gives me nostalgia of having to just constantly do this. Alright. Money on the left, or potions or something. Come on. Yep, eye potion. Just something about these games and playing with the keyboard and mouse just doesn't feel right to me. Another major boss fight that I am not strong enough to fight, but I'll still have to fight them. I'll fight the big guy and hit him a few times, but I think I run away because I'm not strong enough to beat him. I'll have to fight him again later. Spoiler alert. Alright. Water battles aren't my favorite because I like Waka, but I don't really like Waka. He's a character coming up if you never played this game before. And Rikku's okay as well in water fights. But I just like using Auron all the time. He's my main go-to guy. Kamari too. I think I'll need to use a potion, even though I have to hit him a few times. Not right now. One thing I wish this game would do is list your total health. I know once it reaches yellow, you have at least half life. So I'll do that. So I have 520 max. Seems like one hit, you'll knock me down, yeah. I'll just attack. Never did remember how many times I need to hit him. Probably just once, on my luck. So I wasted that potion. Looks like it just once. So I pretty much just wasted that potion, but that's fine.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Alright. I didn't see anything. Yeah, okay. I will try to find most of the items.
Need fire.
Alright, so there is C is examined. Ugh, okay. With flint and tinder, you could start another fire here. So let's find that. Yep, I had a feeling there was a chest there. Ether. Oh. Wither bouquet. Alright. I'm gonna actually refill up my water, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry for the long break, which I'll probably cut, so let me make myself a note. Open up Word, create a new document. Cut out long break before 55 minutes in the video. I had to put more water in the fridge, and I grabbed a few cookies too. Okay. By the way, that's my chair. It likes to make a lot of noise, so let's go back. Let's continue playing. So I usually won't do much editing in the video, but if I remember to, as I'm recording, to cut something out, I'll put it in this Word document and actually just go to that part of the video and just cut it out. So you won't actually see that long break in the actual video. Okay. This way. It's probably the way down. Yep. Alright. So I need to go to the opening by the save sphere. See, examine. What did it want me to examine? See, where's it? Come on. There it is. Alright, so I should be good. You can probably tell I'm not used to playing this with a keyboard.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Nah, just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Another fight.
Break!
Alright, so I probably want to do and use a potion right now. Alright, attack. One more hit and I'll use another potion. Yeah. One more hit, use another potion.
on my side? Cool!
Alright, so I know who that is, but I'm not gonna name off that person for those of you that haven't played this. So special use, and I'll use the grenade. Still one more hit, and then I'll use my potion. Alright, one more grenade left. Alright, now I need to use a high potion. Even though half of that was wasted, it'll still get me to max health, and then I can do this override. Or overdrive, I should say. Hey, that's the first time we've seen that. So the other thing I'm gonna do, actually I'll wait until we get to that point.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
Redek Drak! Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka! Wak, Edeku! Gemed?
Fed! Trividak Risa!
Dralmia, Drakisha Tate.
Ifun Petit, Fapuneket Fedrik. Kuno.
Kid, it Daija.
Hey, that hurts!
Musujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Right, whatever.
Tuli Hood Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Akomala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Alright. Oops. Again, that window lost focus and I was trying to move. Okay.
Sujait! Kadufun et Setedamo!
Alright, let's save. Alright. I think she's the one that tells me how to use that
Almost
system.
forgot.
Yep, okay. So the sphere grid is used to develop your characters by activating nodes with spheres. Let's see how this is done. Select sphere grid from the main menu. The cursor appears at the selected character's current location. Use the arrow keys to move the cursor. Information on upgrades is displayed at the top of the screen. This location is for defense upgrades. That's ability, and that is cheer at the top, while this one lets you learn an ability. These upgrade locations are called nodes. Characters are upgraded by activating these nodes. Character must move near a node in order to activate it. Let's go through this step by step. By pressing C, the cursor returns to the character's position and a list of commands appear. Select move to display the number of steps the character can move. So all those that are lighting up, that's where I can move to. The number of steps the character can move is equivalent to his S level, sphere level. S level are gained by getting AP ability points, which are obtained by participating in battles. Characters must fight in battles to gain AP and obtain S level, which are in turn used to move around the grid. In short, if characters do not participate in battles, they will not grow stronger. In this case, Status has 4 S levels, so he can move up to 4 steps. In general, you should be careful not to move too fast, as you might forget to activate nodes you pass over. So let's take one step and learn the ability Cheer. Note that you do not have to be at a node to activate it. You can do it from adjacent nodes as well by selecting the destination. S level are spent and the character will move. When the character arrives at the designated spot, you will be asked for final confirmation. If the destination is correct, select yes. At this point, the movement process is complete and cannot be cancelled. If you want to activate nodes you can pass over, you must spend S level to get back. So if I move past, let's say if I move past that cheer ability and I go past the defense node right above the, if you look at the top left of that chat box, if you want to activate nodes, that box, if you look right to the top left of that, there's a node right underneath it. So if I go past the cheer ability and go to that attack node, I have to spend more S levels to go back to that cheer ability. When you're retracing your steps, you can move 4 steps by spending 1 S level. However, going back every time is not very cost efficient. Always plan ahead to avoid wasting S level. Now, since the character is in position, let's activate a node. To activate nodes, you must use spheres. Spheres are items that are obtained by various means, but mainly by defeating enemies. Press C and select Use, and I can use the ability sphere. But a list of spheres currently in stock will be displayed. Every sphere has a special function. For example, power spheres are used to activate strength, defense, and HP. Ability spheres activate ability nodes. Nodes that can be activated are the node at the character's current position and nodes directly adjacent to it. This means nodes that are 1 step behind or ahead can also be activated. In this example, the only node that can be activated is an ability node, so only ability spheres can be used. When you select a sphere, the nodes that can be activated by that sphere at that position are highlighted. Ability spheres have been selected here, so the only ability nodes will grow. By selecting the node you want, it will activate and the character learns its ability. Note that 1 ability sphere was used during this process. Use the same procedure to improve the character's strength, magic, max, HP, MP, etc. Power spheres, magic spheres, and speed spheres are needed to improve each corresponding stat. Also, every node on the grid can be activated separately by each character. So once I get multiple characters, I can go through and activate the cheer node for another character. This means that a character can reactivate a node already used by another character by moving to it and using the corresponding sphere. Note that locks cannot be opened at present. Another tutorial will become available once you are able to unlock items. If you look at the bottom right, you'll see the L.3. That's a lock. Now that you know how to upgrade your characters, let's look at the other useful features of the sphere grid. The character's current status can be displayed by pressing V. Use this information to plan how you wish to upgrade your characters. Press S and D to switch between characters. This is useful when you wish to compare the character's stats or when you wish to quickly upgrade multiple characters. Press N to zoom in and out for a better view of the grid. This concludes the sphere grid tutorial. Try improving Titus now. So let's see, if I go here, where do I get the main menu? System setting, keybinds, keyboard, open menu, guard, battle screen, V. So V opens menu. There we go. Sphere grid Titus. And N zooms out. Because I want to zoom out and talk about one thing. I mentioned that in this video I plan to do all the ultimate weapons and get all the, grinding stuff out of the way. Part of that is upgrade the entire sphere grid for all characters, at least as much as I possibly can. The PS4 version, you can fight the Dark Aeons. I played this and I did most of that. I did not get to the point where I could fight the Dark Aeons. I stopped playing at that point, and I've always wanted to go back and resume that. Hopefully, this game is the HD Remaster. I believe this game is a direct port from the PS4 and PS3. I don't know if the PS3 version had the Dark Aeons or not, because that was an international thing. I hope this game has that. If it doesn't, I'll upgrade it anyway. Okay. So let's zoom back in. I'll move one. I'll use the ability sphere and learn cheer. And then V will show the stats. So I have 520 health still. Okay. Turn the main menu, yes. Config, yeah, okay. I'll probably change this later, but for now, I'll leave it default. Later on, once we've used the same ands over and over and over and over and over again, I'll change it to short, which will make, the summoning sequences much shorter. Okay, so let's get started.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Alright. X to dive, and I have to follow this down to the bottom. You can't see it, but the cursor's right in the middle of the screen and it's bothering me. Once I don't have to hold X and move, I will move that over. Which I can do now, because I need to fight. Okay, cheer increases the... Nope, I'm not Okay, cheer increases the party's strength and defense. Don't need to do this for the little fights, but... Okay. Oh, this part's pretty funny. Nice troubleshooting when the problem occurs. Just bang on it. Alright. More fighting, ambushed. Actually, I should probably steal, see if I can get some grenades. Alright. I probably don't need to do that now. Nope, can't steal anything. I was trying to decide if I should have used a potion or not, but I didn't need to at that moment. Examine. So actually, one thing I didn't realize until my third or fourth playthrough of this, that we are swimming in something that will be a major part of our gameplay later on. Alright, so this is a boss fight, so I'm going to use a potion here. I'm going to cheer. I'm going to use a grenade. Okay, so special commands become available in certain battles. Press left in the command window to access them. Stand by. And I gain health by doing that. And stand by. Stand by. And he's gonna charge and hit us. Alright, I'll attack. Steal. Stole a grenade. health is a little low. I'll use a grenade and I'll have Titus heal her. Potion. Stand by. Pincer attack. Attack the enemy from both sides. She'll go one way and I'll go the other way, and we'll attack him from both sides. Should probably steal another grenade and then use that. I don't have any grenades on me, so I'll steal and then use that grenade. And it should turn and hit me. Nope, never mind. Let's use a potion. Special use grenade. Attack. $665 gil. Alright, now we're leaving this. Alright, more swimming. Actually, no, that wasn't what will come into play later on in the game. This will.
Futra airship! Tradanuk fananeka.
So new one-word airship.
Rufdu Tungadib. Way! Wicheta!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I? Hungry. Whoa! Right on.
because you eat too fast. Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Rikku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Huh? Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Bhed is.
Where are you from?
Zanarkand. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Zanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Zanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Auron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Zanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Zanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
Alright, let's save this. And there's Bhed Primer Volume 1. When I see Y in Bhed, that's A, and it will automatically display that when they're talking in Bhed. Now I got an achievement. I think that's the only thing. It is.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Huh. Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Zanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. My Zanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Shin! Sinek Luca! Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa! Ah! Rikku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Alright, before I go talk to that guy, there's something over here. I'm not sure if I... Okay. Wasn't sure if I could get that now or not. Mooncrest. So crest and sigil are required for the ultimate weapons. Well, you get the ultimate weapon, but to actually power them up, you need to have the crest and the sigil. And I think there was one thing on this. I might be mistaken though. Nope, nothing.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Zanarkand Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka. coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Alright, I usually don't want to talk to everybody, but I know some of them give you items. Maybe nobody here would give you items. Can't remember if they did or not. Maybe multiple times. Yep, multiple times. You have to talk to him. Alright, let's just go.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Zanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Zanarkand along with them. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Rikku said. Waka and Rikku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Zanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
Okay, I'm actually going to take a long break, so I'm going to cut this recording. I might combine this with another recording. But if not, thanks for watching, I'll see you for the next part.